Hashtag! Okay, I'm back. Sooner than I thought or expected. I want to resume my Kovac training and my PUBG training. But if I'm only gonna play 5 minutes of PUBG, then what's the point of all training? Really. Now, man, I don't know why people hate and dislike me so much since childhood. What have I done wrong? They're all around me. They complain on every single thing I do. They annoy me. They don't let me be in peace. They go as far as to spoiling my food. And now they implicate even with my milkshake. My God, they are not alright. I think they are hallucinating. I feel pity, you know. I feel pity. I think the solution is very simple. Charge 1 BRL plus for the plastic spoon. You play one BRL plus, you can eat your milkshake with a plastic spoon. Of course, no one besides me is gonna do this, but the option is there. We live in a free and open society, and there is no absolute truth. Who said that we should always and forever only drink milkshakes with the how do you say that? I don't know how you say that in English. Who said we can only have milkshakes by sipping ever and forever? There is no absolute truth. But those really notorious and important first ladies I shouldn't say that because I cannot hold myself until bursting in laughs. So let's be more honest. Those fucking prostitutes. So, man, I don't know what I did to them during my childhood or before being born, but they are really pissed with me. Maybe it's because I'm a shoo shoo. They adore Lila. The dream of every woman is to be like Lila. But I think I know why they hate me so much. No eater. I don't fuck anyone. So they are addicted to sex. They have this vice. They are prostitutes. They are prostitutes. They cannot imagine life without having sex ever again. This thought is unbearable. I never said you can never have sex ever again, but when they look at me, that's what they think. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. How did I do the voice of God correctly? Eu tenho pena, Dudu. How do you do the voice of God? Lo and behold, I feel pity, Dudu. Hasta la vista, baby. So you charge 1 BRL plus for the plastic spoon, and you can choose sipping or spoon. Everybody's gonna sip, but those who really want, they can have the option. What's the point of removing the option? Is it really that bad, that much bad that we need to remove the option? Now what the guy has done wrong? He goes to have milkshake, you know, it's not a war, he's just going there to relax. because he has enough trouble in his life. He is not even allowed to practice PUBG and have the life of a pro player. He has to wrestle with Sergey every single day, every single fucking day. And then he wants to go for a milkshake to relax a little bit and forget about his problems in his life. But not even that is allowed him. My god. They are so stupid. They're so stu What is their objective? What is their goal? It's just implication. They just complain about everything I do. I know what they're gonna do next. They're gonna complain that my farts helps to increase global warming. But actually, I'm not the one farting. It's the fart lord. It's John, not me. Actually, they already said that. Yeah, they revealed the secret. Now everyone knows that global warming is true. It's not a hoax. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. Eu tenho pena. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. Where are the cameras? Where are the cameras? I wanna play because I'm so happy! I'm the happiest man in the world! Where are the cameras? Woohoo! Caralho. They're telling me next. No, they're not gonna charge 1 BRL plus for the plastic spoon. You take the spoon from home. So you take the spoon from home, and then when you receive the milkshake, you just have the milkshake with the spoon. My god. I thought we had more important problems to think about and, you know, discuss about than this crap. I thought the world was in chaos, and not only global warming, but the end of the world, apocalypse, and all that, and violence and hunger in Africa, and not enough food for everyone, and too many people in the world, and what else you can name. So, and now we are talking milkshake. My god. My god. Prostitutes. What would you expect from prostitutes? The time we spent discussing this crap. They just wanna show up. Why do they do this to the bait? The deception of the fish. The fish are to this day waiting that the bait master will show up and make justice. Deception. They would never realize this, but they told them he's not coming. What? No! Whoa! Whoa! He's not coming. The deception of the fish. It's beyond pitiful. He does that to me. He's fishing me. I'll show you what I do to him. I'm gonna fish the bait. Yeah! Meu Deus do céu. O que é isso? Tá delirando. É alucinação. É meu pai. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Ele ainda põe o pau pra fora pra falar uma porra dessas. Meu Deus. É o placebo. É o placebo. Pescar a isca. A isca é uma minhoca. É um verme. Não tem valor nenhum. É um merda. É o objeto usado para te pescar e te fazer de trouxa. My God. I'm gonna fish the bait! My God. My God. Hallucination. Placebos. It's the deception. You know, to say all that and do all that, I would rather have some tears rolling through my cheeks, to be honest. I think it would be much better. You just cry and then you won't be hallucinating anymore. But he's hallucinating to this day. Yeah, he never cried, but I don't know. Okay, they're telling me he cried, but yeah, maybe uh, did he cry really? Cry like a baby? Placebo crying. It's hard to fathom this. I don't believe he said that. I'm gonna fish the bait. Nonsense. Nonsense. It's the deception of the fish. It's pure evil. I get scared when I think that such a evil being exists in the world. He not only fishes and play the fool on all those people. I'm not sure I'm saying the English correctly, but let's say play the fool, like they are making them look like fools. I don't know if that's how you say in English, but playing the fool on them, and they never realize, and then he tells them, this is what I'm doing to you, and they are like, what? What? And then he's like, I can tell them they will continue to be fished because they are fish by nature. Now it will be even easier to fish them because they are pure deception. They lost all their self-control. I have to play, but I don't wanna play. No, I'm not burned out. It's just that you know, it's too bad. I play, and what will happen next? Will I play for 5 minutes? Maybe 6 minutes. Okay, maybe 10 minutes. And then I'll have to rage quit again. I think I know this word, the word for the straw. Now I remember, it's a straw. Thank you. Straw. So if you want a straw, it's 9.5 BRL. If you want spoon, it's 10.5 BRL. Problem solved. Nobody's gonna, you really dislike spoon, nobody's gonna ask for spoon, save for me. Okay, if you maybe the problem is not the spoon, it's me, so you don't want me in your shop, so you put a sign, monkey is not allowed here. So problem solved. Problem solved. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. Who the fuck am I? Can anybody tell me? Who the fuck am I? So how about that? Every day I go and play and disconnect and play and disconnect and play. So today I'm not even playing anymore. I'm just disconnecting before playing. I'm not even connecting, rather I'd say. I'm not even connecting. I'm not playing at all. I'm tired of this crap. You know, I'm PUBGing. I'm not kidding around. I'm PUBGing. Trying to be a pro PUBGer. Oh yeah, I got the solution for global warming. Yeah, I'm noticing the days are quite hot. I don't think they were so hot when I was a child. I could be wrong. This could be placebo effect, but I don't know. It doesn't. I don't remember being so hot. It's insanely hot. I get my t-shirt all wet, like as if I don't know, took rain outside and I'm just inside. This didn't happen before. So the solution to global warming, maybe, okay, yeah, you know what I thought now? Okay, so, well, I will undisclose this, but I will disclose the solution to global warming. You know, I learned as a child that the angels of God, they control the orbit of the planet around the sun. So just tell the angels, angels, dear angels, it's too fucking hot. Can you please take the earth a little bit away from the sun? Just a little bit, because it's too hot. It doesn't need to be too much. If it's too much, it will get too cold and maybe we'll get an ice age, but just a little bit. So maybe that's the solution to global warming. And you know, that's what I learned as a child. I don't know if there is physics to it. It's been a long time since I studied physics. Maybe the orbit is just the nature of the, like a sort of equilibrium, because of the weight of the earth, the weight of the sun, the velocity of the earth, and that's how it goes. Oh yeah, let's remember the Newton's law of universal gravitation. Man, I forgot all the physics I studied in high school and university. So I remember Kepler's laws. Kepler is a genius. Kepler's laws. Okay. Maybe I need to write this down. It's hard to imagine. But maybe, you know, like for each part, my question is, for each pair of masses, and there is only one possible orbit around the sun. Maybe that's the physics of it. Or maybe if we change the speed, we can change the radius, something like that. We can increase the radius, the mean radius. It can be a different orbit. If that's possible, we just change the orbit of the Earth around the sun, and it will be less hot. Just that. Just make a little bit farther away from the sun, and it won't be as hot anymore. How you like that? Maybe. I could be wrong, but just a ridiculous idea that I had. And yeah, about my other idea the other day, the wrapping the meals in feces to preserve them, because nothing eats feces. Feces never putrefy. Well, I'm not sure this is gonna work. They actually try beyond that. They mingle feces with the actual meals to purify the meals and make them forever consumable. So nothing will eat them, and that's not true, because monkeys eat that crap. Actually, monkeys eat that crap. So now I'm thinking about Newton's law of universal gravitation. Okay, I think the radius depends on the mass of the sun and the Newton's law of universal gravitation and the radius. So, no, not the radius. The radius depends on the velocity of the Earth and the mass of the sun. So, to increase the radius, we have to decrease the velocity. So makes the Earth goes slower around the sun. If I'm not wrong, because I'm doing all these calculations with my mind, I think it's the radius is equals gm over v squared. Whoa, I'm so cocky. I like to show up. Maybe I should go out in the balcony to show up myself, right? People, maybe that's why people ask me to go out on the balcony. They want to see my whoa, whoa, my huge cock. So why do I have to see his cock through the cams? I want to see it live, real, for real. I want to touch it with my mouth. God. So I think I did the computations correctly. Yeah, so the mass of the sun is constant, so it should be constant. Maybe it's not. I don't remember all the physics, nuclear physics. I didn't really study that in detail, but even Newton's law of universal gravitation, is it constant? There is no absolute truth as I heard in the universe, but let's say they are constant. Like for all purposes, they are constant. So it depends on the velocity. Tell the angels to make the Earth go around the sun with a slower speed, and then this should increase the radius. Oh, the angels know more physics than me. They already knew that without making any calculations or summoning Isaac Newton. Kuchosa no Jutsu! Newton's law of universal gravitation! Ching! It just so you know, it depends on the velocity squared. Okay, it's inversely proportional to the squared velocity or speed, I'd rather say. Yeah, okay, the radius. Yeah, now I need to remember about vectors, but let's say the speed. Yeah, the speed for sure. Now the velocity, is it a bit more complex? Because they are not collinear vectors, they are actually perpendicular. But yeah, for vectors, now I'm getting a boggle mind. So decrease the velocity that the Earth is orbiting the sun, and this should move us away from the sun, and it won't be as hot anymore. Okay, this is a tentative solution. I'm not sure this will solve the problem. You know, it could be more complex than that, but it's a tentative solution. Maybe, you know, the argument has some strength, so I think it's worth checking out. So let's check if this actually works. I'm not saying to decrease the speed of the Earth to check it. Not saying that. I'm saying to study it, like let's see if there are other variables into play, if there are other factors into play that I'm not considering in my thought, in my line of thought. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. I can't make God's voice. Maybe I can make God's voice. Let me make God's voice. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, now. God's voice. Eu tenho pena! Dudu! Now the parrot is afraid. The parrot is afraid of God. Now I made God's voice. I'm trying to make God's voice. This is not God's voice. God's voice is much nastier and much worse than that. But I tried. God is not a shushu. He never speaks tenderly. He's always screaming and always violent and always untamable. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. Eu tenho pena. But I think if global warming is solved by the Rio's approach, I think we should still think of a sustainable world. We should not stop all our efforts to decrease our carbon footprint. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. We should keep all the efforts on generating less waste on the world. Like, you know, those ridiculous pictures of the ocean with a lot of plastic and all the birds filled with trash in their bellies that they cannot digest. So those are ridiculous and makes me think we live in a garbage planet. So we should think of solutions to that. We should think of how to make the world a more sustainable place, less waste and stuff like that, more efficiency and less carbon. Otherwise, if the world is taken over by garbage, all our residues, then I guess there will be no solution this time. The solution will be simply to abandon Earth and move to another planet. Earth formate another planet. Maybe Mars? I don't know. Or maybe nuke the Earth and bring Mars to the Earth orbit. No, it's a different mass. Yeah, it's a different size of a planet. So I'm not sure it's that simple. You know, now I try to save the world and give the ultimate solution to global warming. And what do I get? Quer aparecer? Quer aparecer? Você é na varanda, meu irmão. So, this is not the world we live in. This is the country I reside in. This is the country I reside in. I refuse to believe that the whole world is like that. I'm just trying. Maybe my approach doesn't solve the problem. I don't know. I've been for many years without studying, and I don't know if there are other variables into place that I'm not considering. But well, it is an idea. Have you ever thought about this? Tell the angels to drift the Earth off its orbit a little bit until it's not so hot anymore. You know, if I want to show up myself, then what's wrong about this? It's my channel overall. If you really dislike myself showing up, and if you really get annoyed by the huge size of my cock and my dick head, you can move on to another channel. Nobody's forcing you to be here. I'm not forcing anyone into being in my channel. We live in a free and open society, free thinking, thanks to the Masons. They created paradise on earth. And Sun Tzu continue on the legacy with PUBG. So yeah, I should play PUBG, but I'm not feeling like it, you know? Do you think I like to behave the way I behave during my live streams? No, I don't like it. This is not by design. My design is to sit down and try my hardest every single game I play, and try to learn how to play PUBG competitively, to be a pro player. That's my design, that's my plan. Not to get angry, get pissed, and behave like God, talking like God by screaming. Not like that. Not like that. This is not my design. But that's how things are. Maybe later I'll play PUBG. For now, I'll just leave you with PUBG song. Enjoy. So I said we can decrease the Earth's speed, and then this should increase the radius of the Earth around the Sun, and we will probably be less hot, maybe. But I do know that radiation, the power of radiation, does it decrease with the square, the inverse of the square distance? Or doesn't it decrease so much? I don't remember anything anymore. We have the atmosphere, but anyway, Another solution is that we should decrease the mass of the sun. If we decrease the mass of the sun, the radius will increase. But the problem is that if we decrease the mass of the sun, I'm not talking about the size of the orbit. I'm talking about the temperature on Earth, the hotness on Earth. So if we decrease the mass of the sun, then that is another variable unto it. Because probably if we decrease the mass of the sun, then it won't output the same heat as before. So maybe we don't need to increase the radius at all, or maybe we need to decrease the radius. So decrease the radius. So because the sun is heating less, I don't know, or maybe the heat output from the sun is the same even if we decrease the mass. I don't know. But the problem is, how do we decrease the mass of the sun? That's up to God. We can pray to God, I guess, and the problem is solved. That's much simpler. Instead of doing wrong calculations in physics and realizing you are a fucking little monkey, you can just pray to God. God, it's too hot. Please help us. For God's sake, please help us. Have mercy on us and fix this. Give us a new home, or make the earth less hot. Anything. So, well, post your suggestions on the stream chat. Your own solutions to global warming. But yeah, the simplest approach to me is simply increase the radius. To increase the radius, we have to decrease the speed. And then we go iteratively. Increase the radius a little bit. Oh, it's too hot. Increase more. It's too hot. Increase more. It's too hot. Increase more. Oh, now it's too cold. Decrease. Now it's too hot. Increase a little bit more. It's too cold. Decrease a little bit more. Oh, it's too cold. Decrease less. Decrease more. I don't know. Now I'm getting confused. This increase, decrease, decrease, increase. But anyway, you go like that, fine adjustments, and then you get there. Oh, now it's ideal temperature. Now it's paradise. Not a fucking greenhouse. I hope it's greenhouse how you actually say it. Decrease the mass of the sun. How would we do that? We need to take this mass somewhere else. Can we use Einstein's theory of relativity for that? I'm not sure. Man, I wish to study physics again. I wish. But no, I don't want to be a physicist. I'd rather be a mathematician. Let her know! It's a fucking god! Let her know! It's a fucking genius! He's a fucking genius! Let her know. Pokemon? Well, a Pokemon of Yosifas? I think I wouldn't really care. Maybe this would be better than even being a Mason. Maybe. Better than being a Mason. Can you imagine that? It's hard to imagine. But yeah, better than being a Mason. Actually, this is my channel, so if I want to show up, what's wrong about this? If I show up like without, let's say, technically infringing YouTube's laws, YouTube rules, then there is nothing really you can do. What is wrong is you telephoning me to ask me to go to the balcony. That's ridiculous, and it's ridiculous and wrong. You are annoying me. I'm at home, I'm at rest, and I don't want to be disturbed. I have enough problems in my life, and the guy comes here, the doorkeeper, to annoy me. That's what's wrong, not showing up in my own channel. No one's forced to watch my channel. If you really dislike it, you just go on to another channel or don't watch anything at all, because as far as I know, most of the streamers out there, they love showing up, and maybe that's why people go crazy over YouTube. Like 5, 4, uou! Tira a boca daí que não é pirulito não, caralho! So most of the streamers out there, they like to show up a lot, but in my case, I'm sorry, but I'm not showing up. I never tried to show up before. So you have no clue as to what you're saying. I'm only saying this because everyone is watching this. Otherwise, I wouldn't even comment it. And there is a lot of people here in my room right now. So, think garbage. Yeah, garbage. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. Eu tenho pena. Do you want to know something funny? Do you know what the prostitutes are saying? O porteiro foi lá e falou pra ir na varanda e ele foi! O peixe foi! O peixe foi! Ah! 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 Eu não vou nem comentar. I decline to comment on that. YouTube is free and open to anyone, whether you are a god, a nice and wonderful individual, or if you are trash like prostitute or even beggar. YouTube is open to anyone. You just need a computer, internet, and I think you're good to go. Or maybe not even that, you can stream from a LAN house, I think. So, prostitutes, are you listening? They told me you are listening everything in my mind, so why don't you open a YouTube channel? You can talk all the trash you want about me there. Just don't expect me to be there, but there is no absolute truth. Maybe you can talk all the trash you want about me in that channel, and I would be forced into watching it live with a face cam on my own channel. Who knows? There is no absolute truth. Of course, I don't want that, but who knows, right? But yeah, for the least, I would say you should open your own YouTube channel so you can talk all the crap you want about me. Don't you get tired of trying so hard? You are trying really hard. for what? For beating me? For what purpose? Who the fuck am I? I'm just a bait. It's the deception of the fish, as always. The fish are to this day waiting that the bait master is gonna show up. Oh, he fished us? Oh, now we'll see the bait master. And the bait master never showed up. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. A decepção dos peixes dá dó. Dá dó. So if you open your own channel, I I can see myself watching it. I remember in the past I used to watch RedTube a lot. I can watch it. I can watch it. You can open your YouTube channel and talk all the crap you want about me. And well, I watched RedTube in the past. I could watch your channel as well. Yeah, so you know what? I try to make the doorkeeper the way he spoke, and maybe by accident or maybe not, I spoke like a famous soccer player called Romario of my country, and well, so some people are mocking me for that. I would call this forest. They don't even look at the content of what I said to see if what I said there is some inconsistency on it. They just look at these small details and they take the whole forest to be like that. They miss the big picture and they focus solely on that. As I said numerous times, no one's perfect. And what else? If I were a pro streamer, there wouldn't be 0 viewers in my channel right now. There would be a lot more. So this explains why there is no one in my channel. But yeah, as I said, showing up on YouTube, I see nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong. What is wrong is the guy telephoning me and coming here to annoy me in the peace of my home, sweet home. And you know, as I told you numerous times, oh, I can talk to him from his balcony. We can talk to him in the balcony. Funny. Anyone can talk to him. So they just come and talk to me through the balcony, annoying me. They don't care if they are annoying me. So you know, as I told you numerous times, there is a channel of communication, and this channel that goes through my eyes is open to anyone. And you think everyone would use it, right? No. The minority uses it. Who uses it? Let me tell you again. The prostitutes, the handicapped, the Niger, the black, the kamikaze, the thieves, the poor. What else? The adulterers. Who else? So you name it, basically, the lame. So those are the ones who use and abuse of this channel of communication. It's fishing. É ou não é peixe? É ou não é peixe? So, it's fishing. Well, yeah, the cowards and all this hordes of low people use and abuse this channel. I'm sorry I revealed to you the truth, but actually, é ou não é a parta? É a parta. É ou não é a parta? É essa gente aí toda que usa essa porra de canal, porra. É ou não é a parta? Better now? I hope I didn't hurt your feelings now. Yeah, fish is pretty harsh. A decepção dos peixes dá dó. Why did I imitate Romario? Well, you can make a research to find out. No, I don't think it's mimicking. É mímica! Ah! 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 I think Romario is Brazilian. A lot of Brazilians talk and move and look like Romario. A lot of Brazilians think Hajime no Ippo. So when I look at these people, I think Romario a lot of times. Now you know about it. And I met people over the course of my life who actually talk identically to Romario. I don't really know him. I just like to see him playing soccer when I was younger. But other than that, I don't know if he's a nice guy or not. I don't really know much about him. I just know that he was really good at soccer. Valeu, peixe! So don't care about the content. Only care about the shape, the form. Don't care about the content. Don't look at the game and what the game offers and the content of the game. Just look at the exterior appearance. Just look at the skins. And that's it. Monkeys. Monkeys. O cara falou. E porra, todo mundo só fala da porra do Romário. Monkeys. Monkeys. Eu tenho pena do... Mario talked about fish all the time, and subconsciously I thought about Romario when talking about the doorkeeper. Coincidence? I see no coincidence here. Checkmate. He only talks about fish. When I go talk about the doorkeeper, I think of fish as well. So, a decepção dos peixes dá dó. Dá dó. Checkmate. I hope this ends the discussion. If you have anything else to say, you can just open your fucking channel. You can just open your fucking channel. Am I like, you know, messenger? So I'll deliver your messages on my channel. If there were like multitudes in my channel, I could maybe understand, okay, it's not okay, it's not right, but I can understand, oh, there is a lot of people on my channel, but 0 viewers. So what the fuck are they doing? But anyway, not even with the Romario could they beat me. You should arrive at the same conclusions that I arrive all the time by yourselves. You should learn how to use a fucking brain. You should learn how to think. As the saying goes, I think, therefore, I am that I am. Remember that. Caralho, nem com a porra do Romário eles me derrotaram. Eu tenho pena. Eu tenho pena. O que elas estão fazendo? Quer dizer, então elas querem me derrotar usando o Romário. Elas estão do lado do porteiro agora. Estão dando pro porteiro. Caralho, bizarro. Não tem pé nem cabeça. Por quê? É mímica. Mímica é isso. Mímica não tem pé nem cabeça. Se você derrota alguém fazendo mímica, dá pra derrotar fazendo mímica. E dá pra derrotar bastante, porque eu acredito que a mímica vence. Mas se você vence fazendo mímica, é sorte, não é habilidade. É mímica.